boxing fans will fondly remember him for his guts in taking a beating from Tommy. It was the evening of August 30th in 1993, and heavyweight star Tommy Morrison was getting ready to fight Mike Williams in the first defense of the WBO belt he had won by outpointing living legend George Foreman a little over 2 months earlier.
These two once met in a ring scene in Rocky V, the movie, but the events at Kansas City at the weekend stretched the imagination a little too far.
But Williams, the man who played Union Kane in Rocky V, had promoters fearing the worst due to several missed media obligations, put the main event in jeopardy by refusing to leave his dressing room.
Officially, the word is that he refused to take a drugs test, and he steadfastly refused to go into the ring.
Keen to ensure Morrison's title defense went ahead, manager frantically sought after a late replacement.
And we're told that he's fighting someone that they've dug out of the audience, that was sitting in the audience.
And he quickly turned his attention to Tomaszek, who was in the crowd as a fan and a potential backup.
Tomaszek was given free tickets to attend the fight on the off chance that Williams wasn't going to get into the ring.
Sat in the audience, drinking a few beers, Tomaszek was the epitome of a blue-collar character.
Tomaszek, the right hand wraps him into the ropes. And that's it.
He worked loading trucks at Shopko in his hometown of Green Bay, Wisconsin. The 1990s was one of the best eras in boxing as a whole, and Morrison was just one of many great fighters that helped the sport reach new heights.
When we look at the heavyweight division, today we get to look at Tommy Morrison.
A prime Tommy, the Duke Morrison, was a powerful hitter who possessed a great left hook.
There's a left hand, Jake goes down.
With just one loss on his record, a devastating fifth-round shellacking at the hands of Ray Mercer, Morrison was now on the comeback trail.
Tommy the Duke Morrison, believing he was about to make a first defense of his world crown, the crown he won by beating George Foreman.
With both fighters now in the ring, Michael Buffer began the introductions. The likable Tomaszek received polite applause from the packed house in Kemper Arena. As the first bell rang, a shout wailed from the crowd. Tommy, don't hurt him, as Morrison landed a first jab of the bout.
Not realize where he is yet. Tommy Morrison again missing. Tommy would want to knock him out here. Won the title, taking George Foreman on.
Tomaszek then reeled off a combination to the delight of those cheering for the underdog. It was a crazy situation to find yourself in, especially with a belly full of beer.
Mental focus has been a problem in Titan. 3 weeks fight tonight unless Tommy, got the past 4 days, his training is to give Tim Tomaszek a slap. Still hanging in.
Hands and rings.
Got better work in sparring of billing Tim Tomaszek's title defense and Tommy Morrison.
Morrison targeted the head, largely ignoring Tomaszek's invitingly rotund midsection. Clearly outclassed, Tomaszek was using what he had. His movement early on was preventing Morrison from cleanly landing his left hook bomb.
Years old. The one thing that holds him back from being years old with great skill. Age with that's money and status, and doing so nicely. Of a fight scheduled to go 12, Tim Tomaszek. Halfway point of round 3. He said on Sunday he was sleeping like a baby last night because Mike Williams denies the strategy of the military institute on Tim Tomaszek. Works on the head. Tommy hand in the left is where he put
In the end, the fight went the way it was supposed to.
Round 4 with Tommy. Throwing a punch at Tomaszek. Purple Heart or a gold star today. Clearly Morrison.
Tomaszek hung in there until the end of the 4th round, when he was pulled out of the beating.
Silent. There is no instruction.
Break at it.
However, Morrison got the job done at the end of the 4th.
In Las Vegas, Nevada. And Tommy scores with the left hand. And he scores with the left hand. Tomaszek is down. Tomaszek is down and quickly gets Wilson a look, brings it back together, and Tommy could end it.
Detrimental to his health, his corner made the correct call and he wasn't allowed out for the 5th.
Well, I think he was trying to frustrate me a little bit, but I think I'm showing signs of a very mature, much more dedicated athlete. And because of that, we're able to get through situations like this.
Strong, he's a very good man. And all the Morrisons, I know everybody, and that's just too strong, too big,
Seeing everything now. A boxer who says after being beaten to a pulp, jeepers creepers.
Tomaszek would go on to fight 20 more times before calling time on his career in 1996. In Morrison's next fight, he was knocked out by Michael Bent in the 1st round. After winning 6 of his next 7 contests, he was paired with Razor Ruddock in the summer of 1995. His reward was his long-awaited opportunity to face Lennox Lewis. They were 2 heavyweights on a collision course. But unfortunately for Tommy, Lewis was too big, too skilled, and too strong in what would be a one-sided affair.
Very close to a stoppage here. You get that sense. Down goes Morrison again. I wonder if Mills has seen enough.
Tommy Morrison, a top 10 heavyweight for the better part of 1991 to 1996 and unquestionably one of the most exciting fighters in that explosive decade, died on September 1, 2013.
Former heavyweight boxing champion Tommy Morrison died last night following a prolonged illness.
Tomaszek got his 12 minutes of fame, though.
Hello, everybody from Green Bay. I love you, Mom and Dad, and everybody, All right.